Hello muffins, it's Hazel. Welcome back to another Halloween candy tutorial. Today I'll be showing y'all how to make one of these cute little candy bats. I turned mine into a bracelet, and then I also made this pink one for my girlfriend. Anyways, for supplies, you'll need whatever color you want to make your bat. You'll need 50 beads of that color, and then two of another color for the eyes. And then if you want to turn yours into a bracelet too, you'll just need a few more extra beads. Just depends on your wrist size. And then also I'm going to use 1mm elastic cord as my string. It's just my favorite string. If you prefer a different string, you can use a different one. That's fine. I think it was about 30 inches of string that you'll need for the bat, and then an additional maybe 12 inches or less if you wanted to do turn it into a bracelet. Yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so first let's get our piece of string, and then we're going to fold the string in half so that we can start a little peyote stitch base. Okay, we're going to do 7 rows of peyote stitch here, and I'm going to make my bat orange because I want to I'm really enjoying the lesbian themed Halloween decor thing that's going on. I want to keep that going. So on each end of the string, I'm going to put an orange bead. Then I'll put the 2 ends of string together and put on 1 orange bead. So that's 2 rows so far. 1, 2. I'll put 1 bead on each end again. That's our 3rd row. Okay, put the 2 strings together, put on 1 bead. There's 4 rows there. Gonna do 1 bead on each string. Put the 2 ends together. Put 1 bead on, and then 1 bead on each string. I think that's our 7 rows. Let me pull them all to the end and make sure to double check. I just tug them like this to tighten them. 2, 4, 6, 7. So yeah, and then now we're gonna put one of the second color, which is the eyes of the bat. I kind of hadn't decided what color I'm doing for this yet. Pink maybe? Would that look good? Yeah, I'll do pink to stay with the lesbian flag theme colors. So I'll put the 2 ends of string together, put on 1 pink. And there's 1 eye of the bat. And we're going to switch back to the other color and do 1 bead on each end. Then switch back to the second color, put the 2 ends together, and put the 1 bead on. So there's both the bat's eyes. And then we're going to do the 7 rows again, just like this side, because it's all symmetrical and stuff. So 1 on each end. Then 1 on both strings. So it's 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1, and 2. And I will put the pattern in the description too, just for reference. So I'm just like pulling all the beads towards the middle of like the folded in half string here, so I can kind of get a really good look at them, and also for, you know, structural reasons. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and then you get the eyes, and then 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's the peyote stitch base done. So what we're going to do is take these 2 strings and just tie a double knot. And what I do is I'll do like the first knot and then like kind of just tighten up the base some more. You can kind of see my technique here. And then do another knot. So with like how tight I've made it, it kind of makes it like a stiff pendant, I guess, and then you can sort of like put it on whatever you want. I think I'm gonna make the top first. So I'll take one end of the string and you know, this one. And I'm going to put it through the top bead on like the very edge. And then put on an orange bead. So we're just going to use, like, we've already used our second color as much as we're going to use it. It's going to be all the same color from here on. Which makes it pretty easy, I think. So we'll put that bead on the string, and then put the string through the next bead that's sort of like popped up. Or like the next row that has 2, if that makes sense. So through there. Let's add another bead. Put this string through the next bead that's popped up there. Then we're going to turn around and put our string through the last bead that we added on. Then add a bead and place the string through the next bead that's popped up. We're going to turn around again and put our string through the last bead we added. And then just weave your string through the next 4 beads without adding any more beads on. And make sure you're like pulling the stitches pretty tight so that it's going to stay pretty solid. Then I'm going to add a bead here. Put the string through the next bead that's popped up. Going to add another bead and put my string through the next bead that's popped up. Then we're going to add a bead here. And we're going to turn the string around, go in the opposite way, and put the string through the last bead that we added on. And that makes like the cute little bat ear. and then put the string through the next 2 beads without adding a bead on. Then add a bead. And I'm gonna put my string through the bead that's like directly under where this bead's gonna sit. So it's like the next bead over. We're going like this. And that's the other bad ear. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the string through, let's see, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads without adding any more beads on. We want to make sure our string is going to come out through this bead right here. So if it's like the edge of the bat's head here, 2 more beads from that. So we can continue with the other wing. Right through there. And then we're going to add a bead here. Put the string through the next bead that's popped up. Add a bead here. And put the string through the next bead that's popped up. It's going to be the top edge bead. I'm going to put the string through the last bead that was added on. And here, this is going to be the last bead of the top part. We're going to add that on and put the string through the next bead that's popped up. And that's the top part of the bat complete. Now for the bottom part of the bat, we're going to go back to the other string that we weren't using yet. Place that through the bottom edge bead. Then we'll add a bead on and put the string through the next bead that's popped up. Then we'll add on another bead, put the string through the next bead that's popped up. We're adding another bead, putting that string through the next bead that's popped up. This row is pretty easy actually. We're just going to add beads all the way across. I know the top half was like pretty complicated. It was interesting to figure out how to actually make the pattern after I designed it. Alright, now that we're at the edge, we're going to add a bead and then turn around and put the string through the last bead that we added on. Then we're going to put the string through the next 4 beads without adding any more beads on. And then here we're going to add 3 beads for the little bat body. Then we're going to go through the next 4 beads without adding any more beads on. Actually, we're going to make that 5. The next 5 beads. So once we've got the string coming out of the very edge, I'm going to add a bead and then put the string back through the last bead that was added on. So now both the wings are complete. We just need to go back over here and finish up the little bat body. So I'll need to put the string through the next 5 beads without adding on any more beads. Then we're going to add a bead here and a bead here. Then I'll turn around and put the string through the last bead that was added on. And then here we're going to add our last bead. And now all that's left is to tie this thing off. So I'm just going to get this string that I'm holding. I'm going to put it through the bead that's directly above the one it's coming out of. Alright, so I'm just going to put my string through, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads to get it next to the other string, and then I'm just going to tie them together. So we're just going to weave it through in the direction of the other string so they can come out right next to each other. So now that they're coming out next to each other, I'm gonna tie a triple knot just to, just to be safe. And I just do little tugs with each knot to make sure that they stay. And then I'll cut the tails off. Alright, so there you have your own cute little tiny candy bat. And then also, for anyone that wants to make theirs into like a little bracelet, just like the ones me and my girlfriend have, I'll show y'all how to do that now. I think I'm going to use about 2 feet of string actually. Because I don't know if I'll use this whole thing, but better to have more than less, right? First of all, I'm going to fold the string in half. Put one end through the second from the edge bead on the bottom. And one end of the string through the bead right above that one. Then put the 2 ends of string together and put them through the middle edge bead. Or you can do one at a time, as long as they're both through the same bead, whatever is easier for you. I'm going to put the 2 ends of string together and add beads until it's going to fit your wrist, if that makes sense. Let's see, how many did I do on mine? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 on mine, but it just depends what size yours is. I'm gonna do pink and orange for mine. Yeah. I'm going to do 12 on this one, just it ends with a pink. We're going to put these 2 ends of string together and put them through the middle edge bead on the other side. Right, and then we'll put the 2 ends of string through the bottom second from the edge bead and then the bead right above that one. And then we can pull it tight. And just flip that around and make it easier for me to tie it. Gonna tie this in a triple knot. And then I like to just flip it. Flip it the other way so like the knots are on the back. But yeah. Look at our little bats. They're lesbians. Well, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Let me know what color did you make your candy bat and what did you make it into? I hope you all have a happy Halloween, and until next time, peace, love, unity, and respect.